simple. When the end's low, switch the tempo. When my friends go, it was simple. When the end's low, switch the tempo. I got right, I got heart, I won't die, I'ma fight. I go down, then I strike. I go hard day and night, yeah. I go hard day and night. 1-1, no surprise. See the hate in their eyes. My brothers blood money bleed. I got the game in the squeeze. What would you do for some green? What would you do for some blues? Go pick and choose a family to cheese. Some people not built like that. Some people get killed like that. Pressure like water, lights, mortgage. I been at bills like that. Now I got kids like that. No wonder why I feel like that. Some people go to war for nothing. Me, I go to war for something. Some people need knives and guns. Same ones just talk and run. Some people go to war for none. Me, I go to war for something. Some people need knives and guns. Same ones just talk and run. When my friends go, it was simple. When the end's low, switch the tempo. I got right, I got heart, I won't die, I'ma fight. I go down, bet I strike. I go hard day and night. Money on the line, keep calling. Money on the books, need all that. My kids, they'll be ballin'. Got a real bankroll, not for Instagram. My mama on the line, keep calling. Praying for me, know I need all that. Told me it's not about ballin'. Real blessed, but I'm still sinning, man. What would you do for a win? What would you do for your friends? What if this life is a foe? What if it all is pretend? What if you roll to the end? What if you started again? This is real life, not a game. I fight my battles to win. But some people go to war for none. Me, I go to war for some. Some people need knives and guns. Same ones just talk and run. Some people go to war for none. Me, I go to war for some. Some people need knives and guns. Same ones just talk and run. When my friends go, it was simple. When the end's low, switch the tempo. I got right, I got heart, I won't die, I'ma fight. I go down, bet I strike. I go hard day and night. It was simple. When the end's low, switch the tempo.
Yo!
What up, man?
That's the new theme song.
Love it, bro.
Let's go.
When the end's low, switch the tempo. I got right, I got right. I won't die, I'ma fight. I go down, then I strike. I go hard day and night.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
I go hard day and night. 1-1, no surprise. See that hate in their eyes. My brothers blood money bleed. I got the game in the squeeze. What would you do for some green? What would you do for some blues? Go pick and choose family cheese. Some people not
bro,
like that.
Hey, you get a number with that video, man. You had all the sports tickets, all the champions. You
gotta put in our last post that left. I put them in the beginning just to give them a little tribute to them. It was on the show, but they're gone. But hey, we appreciate them.
Yeah, I'm glad you include. Like, I'm kind of glad you included Omar. Yeah. Also, you included I think this as well. But like I said, man, overall the video was great with all the sports teams, the baseball, everything. And then
right.
You thought 5 minutes at the end, man, which was kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
Then you had Ohio State.
Yeah,
man, I think, like you said earlier, man, we're just going to keep building. That's going to keep moving forward, man. That's what it's about.
Yeah. So yeah, it's called Trenches. You know, Trenches.
What if you started again? This is
all right. So, welcome to the show. We got a little first today, and we're gonna switch to Canteen's favorite song.
Bro, hey, it's been a long time since I heard. Man,
hey.
But it's good. It's good to see your face. Good to see you back, man. And like I said, man, as we start football off, man, you know, you'll be returning back from, you know, taking care of some business, and then, man, we'll just keep building and moving forward, man. And that's what I'm looking forward to, man.
That's what we're trying to do, man. Hey, welcome to the show. Anybody on the show now or on the live? This is the Bottom Sports with the OGs, Flo and Can, the Stat Man. All right, we're gonna have a new segment, and that we talked about. It's Can flow or no can flow? So we're gonna have a few subjects we're gonna talk about, and we're just me and Cam are gonna decide you can flow with that or you can't. No can flow. Flow can flow or no can flow. Get it?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's going to be the new segment. We're going to introduce that today. It's can flow, or I'll do it like this. Can flow or no can flow?
Let's do it, man.
All right, let's do it. What gets in the show? So you're our resident, there's only two of us now, but you're our resident guy. You're a big college guy, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna let you kind of take the lead a little bit on this, and I'll just interject. But before we get into that, you had some baseball things you wanted to kind of talk about, and what baseball highlights you want to have, and then we'll get into. We should start with Heisman favorites.
Okay.
What's your baseball takes, and then we'll get into some Heisman favorites right after baseball. But kind of give us your down low on the baseball.
I mean, man, so we're in that time of the year, man. It's already the beginning of September, so we're getting ready to move towards the pennant, toward the playoffs, and all those great things when it comes to baseball, man. But I wanted to just highlight the division, the division people that are leading their division, and you have the Blue Jays at 82-59.
Right.
You have the Tigers at 81-61. You have the Astros at 77-65. Your Tigers are 4 games behind at 73-69.
Right.
We look at the National League. The National League is actually shocking. But you have 82-59. You have the Phillies. The Mets are 6 games behind them at 76-65. The Brewers are 87-55. The Dodgers are 78-63. So we see our, top tier teams that are in the baseball. And then, like I said, as the season fizzles out, man, we're going to the playoffs, moving to the division conference championship, into the World Series. So I just wanted to highlight, those big points in baseball, and also to say that my lowly Braves are at 64-77, which are 18 games behind. A lot of injuries have hampered the Braves this year, and
Has there been injury?
Yeah, a lot of injuries, but we'll move forward from that, man.
Yeah, my lowly Texas Rangers, even though they got 73-69, it's gonna be tight to try and make that playoffs, right? Our Rangers, they still got above 500, but Houston's ahead of us. Seattle's ahead of us. Kansas City's right there.
Right.
Yeah. And Boston's ahead of us.
Yeah.
Yankees are ahead of us. So, I mean, what is it? I can't even remember, to be honest with you. How many teams make the playoffs? Is it 8?
I believe.
I know
it's not first on my mind, but I believe it's about 8, and then they do like the divisional. Then they do the wild card first. Then they'll do the divisional. Then they'll get down to the last 4.
How many wild card teams is there? Do you remember?
I believe it's 2 per. I believe it's 2 per.
Okay, 2 per.
2 per conference.
Okay, so East gets 2. The National League East, National League Central, National League West, they all get 2.
I believe they get 2 per. Yeah.
Yeah. So in that case, it doesn't look like I don't know if my Rangers are going to get in there. We're down in 3rd place. Well, I mean, we could. We're battling with Seattle, so I guess we could make it as long as we stay ahead of the Angels, right?
So pretty much what ends up happening, Flo, is 12 teams per. 30 teams is 12 teams that make the playoffs.
Okay.
And it's 16 per league, and then they go into the wild card, and then it's like the seeding goes from like 1 to 6 or what have you, and then they go from 1 and 2 seeds by division series and all that good stuff.
That's fair. All right. Yeah, it's getting that time of year, like you said. That's why what is it, Reggie, Mr. October, they call him.
Reggie.
You know what I'm talking about. Man, I can't even remember last week. Yeah, baseball player.
Reggie White?
No, Reggie White. Come on now.
Oh, Reggie White, that's football. My bad.
Yes. No, Mr. October. I know that's what they called him. Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson, yeah.
Yeah. But the point being, October is when, legends are made. It's when, baseball really gets going, and it's
that's
the
when
final.
It gets going, man.
Yeah, it's the final
it
part
gets
of it.
Going.
Hey, there's Jay Doss. Shout out to Jay Doss. He just showed up. I saw him put a little thumbs up. Appreciate you, Jay Doss, for jumping in on live. Oh,
He knows what time it is.
Oh,
but Jay, we'll talk about Austin
Cowboys, baby. Cowboys, baby. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. All right, so that was enough for baseball. Just because we're just kind of, this is the first show, just kind of getting back into it. So we're just trying to ease into it. Being our first show in 7 months. Man,
wow, boy.
Wow, brother. First show in 7 months. So man, but we sound the alarm. We back, baby. We back. Okay. All right. So early Heisman favorites. Who is kind of your, everybody's got their kind of Heisman favorites. Arch Manning was until that first game. And I think he's fallen off the map now. But that's who's favorite team. But anyway, Arch Manning got he kind of fell off, it seems like. Do you think he can still come back and still be the favorite? Who's your favorite guy? What are you thinking?
I mean, from what I've seen so far, man, right. And I'm talking about Arch Manning disappointed me, man. Right. I thought that they would have at least put up a fight, offense and defense, and at least play better football against come on, bro. Come on, join the cast. Come on.
Come on in, J-Dawg. Canteen send you the link.
Yeah. But here's what I think, man. I think Arch Manning, he's still in contention, but I'm gonna tell you, my top three guys that I've seen play like stellar football, and like I said, it's only when week 1.
Right.
Garrett Nussmeier, the quarterback for LSU, he's played really good football. Yeah.
Okay.
Played solid. They beat Clemson, and then, man, this might be a sleeper for you though, Flo. But
is this your sleeper?
I'm kind of disappointed because J-Dawg probably know. I don't think George. We ain't played South Carolina the Gamecocks in like the past few years.
Right.
But I like what Shane Beamer, what he's doing, what he's done with the organization on offense and defense, how he's turning that South Carolina program around, and how they even played like solid football against Virginia Tech on I think it was Sunday night or Monday night, but this past weekend that passed. Lenore Sellers, to me, that QB, he has played phenomenal football. Those are my two.
So Nussmeier and who else?
Lenore Sellers.
And he's from where?
He's from South Carolina, Gamecock.
South Carolina, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this music down just here. All right, so yeah, I still think Arch can come back. Come back. Yeah, he's got a lot of easy games coming up. You're talking about an Ohio State team that, they probably had about 7 or 8 NFL players on that team. And you got Matt Patricia, used to be a professional coordinator. So I just feel like this could be a time where he can kind of get himself back on track. A few easy games, coming up. So I feel Arch is still can come back. Go ahead.
Now the caveat on what you just said, as you said, as far
J-Dawg agrees with me. Yeah, go ahead.
And Arch is still a contender because they got to play San Jose State University. They might put up 50 points against a team like that. University of Texas, El Paso, 50 or more. I mean, you're gonna put up big numbers against a team like that, and then you got Sam Houston. So I mean, he. So Flo, all I'm saying is this guy should have stellar numbers in his next 3 games. Like he should just outperform everybody against all odds in the next few games. His next challenge is gonna be October the 4th when they got to go down to Gainesville, when they got to go to Florida.
Right. And I think if he's kind of straightened, kind of righted the ship, so to speak, if he can right the ship and come back and beat Florida, I think he's back into the favorites. If he comes back and let's say they play Florida, it's a good game, and he comes back and he has like 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. They win the game. That's gonna look good. Even if it's a tight game, if he comes back and gets some play, I think that puts him back in the top 2 or 3 at the Heisman. Right,
because
it probably won't be until that game though that puts I think he'll stay kind of on the radar.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna be the favorite until he performs well in that game. You know what I'm saying?
Because like I said, South Carolina, they play South Carolina State. They probably put up 50 or 60 against those guys.
Right.
Man, everybody keeps talking down. Vanderbilt, I'm not saying that they are a powerhouse football team, but Vanderbilt has beat some solid teams like Alabama and other teams in the past.
I mean, the last couple years they've done pretty well. They've looked better.
Right.
Vanderbilt, more of a solid football team.
So South Carolina got to deal with Vanderbilt, Missouri, Kentucky, and then their biggest feat will be with Lenore Sellers will be against LSU mid-October. But when I look at LSU and their football schedule,
right?
I mean, LSU, they got to play Louisiana Tech, and then they got Florida, Southern Louisiana, and like I said, their next biggest thing for them is South Carolina. So like I said, as you previously said, that Arch Manning has the potential and the propensity to win the next 3 games and really put up some big numbers in the next 3 games before they even take on their next
and then for him, if the next game, which is the Red River Shootout, if Oklahoma is playing well, that's beneficial because Oklahoma could pop into the top 10 by that point.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And it's ironic that you just mentioned that, man. The biggest thing that I think Oklahoma needs to focus on today, man. Oklahoma has a college game day matchup, and they have Michigan coming into town.
And they got John Mateer. Is it John Mateer? He's a Heisman candidate. He's on the radar.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so it could be 2 Heisman candidates meeting up, trying to, put that together.
Trying to put it together, man. Yep.
Hey, there's our guy CJ, the Cowboy fan. He's our
No. Our bet was who got the best record at the end of the season. I said
the bet. What was the bet, CJ? Let him know. Remind him what the bet was.
Flo, he said that y'all gonna have a better record than the Falcons. I said we have the best record, but pay the bet out at the end of the season, CJ. You know what time it is, baby.
Okay.
Who has a winning record?
Okay, is that the bet? Hey, CJ, appreciate you joining the show, brother. You are, we love you here. Me and you disagree on Cowboys sometimes, but we love the Cowboys either way. And, I don't know if you know this, but Canteen fooled me into thinking he was a Cowboys fan. He poked my eyes out because he's my friend, so I thought he was true blue. And then it turns out he never was. And so, yeah. But anyway,
the Cowboys are my second team, Flo.
That's fair.
So just like Georgia, your second team. Just put the Cowboys.
You sure talk a lot of trash for your second team, though. You be posting all kinds of trash about the Cowboys. We've been talking about the Cowboys in a minute. We can talk about the Cowboys
just to get the algorithm up, man. Come on.
Hey, he said we family. Hey, all right, fam.
There we go, CJ.
CJ, we fam. Here, I'm here. It's almost dinner time here where I'm at. I'm deployed still, so. This is our first show that we came back. I appreciate CJ. He's a good guy. I appreciate it. I like him. He's funny. He's always happy. I like his little posts in the morning. Motivational stuff. Yeah, I appreciate him. He does that. I want to do something like that, similar, a spiritual thing. Me and you've been talking about. I talked about trying to do some kind of spiritual thing. We both kind of from that background, and so I wanted to do something. So this is kind of my get my feet wet again, getting on here on these lives again. Hey, CJ, hit that like button for us, man. You still out there?
J-Dog's you too.
Yes, J-Dog hit it, but I just want CJ to hit it. Give us another like out there.
Appreciate
you. Appreciate y'all watching the show. Keep commenting. If y'all can stay on. If not, we'll see you later. We appreciate you guys jumping in for a little bit. Yeah, share with your peoples. Share it on your Facebook page and all that good stuff. We appreciate y'all, man. Hey, so here we go. What happened to our music? Oh, there it goes. It's just a delay. All right. So those are your Faisman Hired. What about your old guy Carson Beck though? Come on, man. He had a good showing.
Hey, Flo. So there are no ill will feelings or anything toward that. Like I think Carson Beck has done well. He had a great showing. He had a great showing when they played against Notre Dame. I gotta give him his props. He looked really good.
Right. Okay.
There's nothing bad to even say about the kid, man.
Right.
I think he'll progress and do well in his future. But my sights and hopes are on the kid that we currently have at the quarterback seat, man.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you good with who you got now, or would you rather have Carson back? Would you rather have Carson back if you could?
You already know.
Okay,
I'll take a Carson Beck. I'll take a Stetson Bennett any day. This kid now, he's gotten comfortable in the pocket and he runs the football well.
Okay.
I have to give the kid that we currently have at quarterback.
So you got confidence in him, but if you could have Carson back, you take him back.
Here's the thing: if
you had your choice,
let me. It's a double-sided coin, man. Gunnar Stockton is not a bad quarterback. Gunnar Stockton was put in a situation last season that allowed him to he was kind of nervous and he wasn't prepared for a Notre Dame team. So you got a Carson Beck that gets injured, and then you throw this guy in there. He had no reps. He had no he didn't have no reps. He wasn't prepared. So he gets dismantled by a Notre Dame team that goes on to play with Ohio State. I think Ohio State won that championship, right? Am I right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carson Beck had the experience, man, and I'll take experience.
Okay.
Over unexperienced any day, man.
That's fair, because I mean, in college football, especially, experience means a lot at the quarterback.
It does at the quarterback position, man.
It does, and even at your other positions. I mean, your skill position. If you can get a guy who's played 2 or 3 seasons, usually your wide receivers take off. Running backs, in fact, they have stayed a little longer than before. They used to go out after their sophomore or junior year, but now they've been staying a little longer, because the running back market's kind of dipped.
Right.
So yeah, some people, the really, really good ones stay, but even was it Jonty?
Who's that?
He was with the Raiders. He was with the Raiders last year.
What's his name?
Jonte. He's with the Raiders now, man.
Well, he played Penn State.
No, he was with Boise State.
You said Boise State. The guy that he was in the Heisman running, but he went to Boise State.
Yeah. Come on now. What are you doing to me?
I'm getting my feet wet just like you.
Okay. You getting back into it too. Okay, yeah.
Man, here's the thing.
What I'm saying is, I think he was a senior. I think he stayed all 4 years, didn't he?
Stayed all 4, and then he was. Everybody thought he should have been the Heisman Trophy winner instead of Travis Hunter.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Yeah. What do you think? Do you think he deserved it more than Hunter?
It's hard, man. When you go against a kid like Travis Hunter, you got a guy playing both sides of the ball, man.
Okay.
And the numbers.
Travis Hunter was the last. We're talking Heisman. He was the last year's Heisman Trophy winner. Do you think he's going to do well this season?
Here's the thing, man. From college to NFL, man, you got to separate the men from the boys, man. I honestly don't think he can run both sides of the ball. I think he'll get burned out. And I think he'll get burned out quick. Tomorrow will kind of be a test for them when they play against the Carolina Panthers. And the Carolina Panthers, they're not a slaps football team.
Appreciate you, CJ. Give me that thumbs up, man.
They're not a slaps team, bro. So
right.
Well, we'll see. We'll see as the weeks build on. But I definitely will find my niche. Whether he's a better running back, better receiver, better defensive back.
Right. And then the other thing, you were talking about Florida is their next, big game. Was it DJ Lagway? He's kind of in the running too for Heisman, so that would help Arch Manning's case. Another guy, if Florida continues to win and is moves up in the rankings and whatnot, that would be another notch on Arch Manning's belt, so to speak.
Correct. Right. Absolutely right, bro.
Oh, here we go. Look, CJ's on here. He's still in here talking to us. Travis Hunter will expel the NFL because.
So I think he's saying excel because the NFL.
Oh, excel. Okay, you meant to say.
I got you. CJ's saying
because the pace of the game is much slower. Pace of the game is much. It is slower. It's faster, but it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the guys were faster, but the pace is a little slower. So I get what he's saying. Yeah,
I think a guy like Travis Hunter, he need to put on a little more weight, a little more, a little beat himself up.
Do you think he can play both ways, like extensive time?
No, man, ain't no way.
I think that'd be difficult. I think that'd be hard.
Well, you got to think about, man, the AFC South is easy. Jacksonville. Right. The only person you got to really worry about is Houston. Yeah. But then Indy may make a run this year.
Right.
I'm not really worried about it.
You think Indy? The Colts? Who?
Your boy Jones might fool you because what has Richardson done? Richardson had croaked out.
You think so? Okay. All right. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. So I like Carson Beck to make a run also at it. I think if Arch stumbles at any point, another point, like against another Heisman Trophy winner, like either at Florida or Oklahoma, if he stumbles and looks bad again, I think he's out. I think he's out of the running. I don't think he can climb his way back in. So I think this is still Arch Manning's to lose.
Like I said, he
has to perform. Oklahoma. He definitely has to perform. Yeah, go ahead.
Flo, not to cut you off, he got Florida. Florida, then they got Oklahoma, and then they got to come to Georgia too.
Right. Oh, that would be a big one. Yeah, because Georgia will probably be in the top. If they continue to win, they'll be in the top one, maybe number one.
Look, as you said a few weeks ago, I don't care about who's number. Like, hey, now you can lose and still get in. So I don't care about that every week. That number one, that's irrelevant.
That's irrelevant. Oh, because you got a playoff now, right?
There you go.
So number one is irrelevant. That's true. It's a little more irrelevant. It's still 1 and 2. You get a bye, so it's not totally irrelevant, but it's not.
I wouldn't even want to buy. I want to
really.
Yeah.
Oh, you want it number 3 then? Is what you're saying?
And just keep rolling, man. I think when you get a bye, man,
that's fair. So you're saying it's a disadvantage to have a bye now.
Because it's a distraction, man. You ain't got no good rhythm, man. You're not hot.
That's a good point. What do you guys think? Hey, let us know, guys. What do you guys think? Is it a distraction to have the bye now? People were saying it's like NFL for sure. It's definitely an advantage, but in college, my man Ken is saying it's a distraction, so that he doesn't even want the top 2 positions. No. So you guys let us know. What do you guys think? Tony, there's Tony. Give us a thumbs up, Tony. If you're still out there, we appreciate you giving us a thumbs up out there, Tony. Join the conversation. What do you think, Tony?
It's a distraction, man.
Let us know what you think. Ken is saying that he thinks 1 and 2 is not an advantage to have a bye because he says it's a distraction for the
major distraction, brother.
Okay, so he don't even want 1 and 2 going into the playoffs. That's an interesting. I haven't even thought about that one, to be honest, because I haven't really paid attention that closely. But yeah, that is a good point, Ken. I appreciate it, man. That's a good point.
That's just me.
All right, so let's go get into some of these games. Which games you want to look at? We can look at whatever games you want. You tell me. I'm going to look at a few, and if you see one that you want to talk about, we can make a few picks, and then we'll get into the next part.
When we look at major college football games today, man, one of the
there's not a lot of good ones, not a lot of big ones.
But I will say this, man. I'm not gonna really harp on too much of the. I mean, I'll go through some of the stats, but I wanted to highlight.
There's Michigan, Oklahoma, so we can call that one. But go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm a big Manny Diaz guy, man. Manny Diaz has done a number, man. Manny Diaz started out at Florida. I know Miami. Okay. Then Manny Diaz ended up going to Duke, man. And Duke is 1-0. They're gonna play the Fighting Illini out of Illinois. They both teams are 1-0. But I just want to hit some numbers real quick. Aldemeyer is last week he ended up going 17 for 21, 3 touchdowns. Lowry 9 carries, 2 touchdowns. Beatty 5 receptions, and Lucas he's one of their defensive guys. But Men's the quarterback for Duke, 27-34, 3 touchdowns. Castle the running back. He ended up having 3 carries for 69 yards, and Marquette, the receiver from Duke, ended up having 5 receptions, 117 yards, man. Hey, Duke, I think Duke is potentially building some things with the football program. Unlike their counterparts at North Carolina Tar Heels, Belichick,
as our buddy Omar used to say, Belichick.
It ain't looking good for the guys, the Tar Heels.
Well, the first game definitely didn't look good.
Yeah, the TCU Horned Frogs, and they ain't really got no depth, man. They're trying to go in and read.
Yeah,
start from scratch. But hey, here's the thing, man. A lot of people talk bad about the transfer portal. Right. I have to agree with Deion Sanders Prime, man. The transfer portal is good, but I'll flip a coin on that. Transfer portal is good if you get the right guys, academically, physically fit, the guys that can play the best football. They fit it. But then I have a lot of respect for a guy like Dabo.
Oh,
Dabo.
Okay. You like Dabo?
Dabo don't mess with the transfer portal. Dabo's type of guy, he's gonna use what he got to try to build what he's trying to build to get where he's trying to go.
Okay.
That's for another conversation.
All right. I was trying to look for that. There's a comment. Now they have this little comment thing, Canteen. I don't know if you can see it on the side there.
See it.
Yeah, you can see where people will comment. If they comment, it'll come up on the screen. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now.
Okay.
And then maybe it'll come up. But anyway, I was trying to find it on here because they changed some of the way it's done. It's been about 7 months since I've done this, so it's been a minute. Yeah. I'm still trying to get back here, get ready for this. All right, so what do you let's call that's probably the big game of the weekend is Michigan Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you like there?
All right, man. Let me just hit the numbers real quick, man. You have Underwood at quarterback for the Wolverines. He 131, one touchdown, 251 yards. But Mateer, the quarterback for Oklahoma, 30 for 37, 3 touchdowns.
Right.
One interception.
Oklahoma's favored by 5.5 on that one.
And they playing at home.
Right.
15 versus 18. Well, Michigan has a better run game, but then when you look at the receivers that play for Oklahoma, they have better receivers and Lewis and Blaylock at their running back. Now, here's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Brent Venables, you got to win this one, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is huge, man. I mean, he's been there. He's won some big games because he beat Alabama last year. He's won some beat some perennial powerhouses. But here's the thing, man.
Okay.
In order for you to be viable in the SEC, you have to win, man. You gotta win.
You gotta win. Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna go with Oklahoma Sooners. Sooners by 3 in a close one, man.
I know. Alan will appreciate that.
Yeah, Sooners by 3 in a close one.
A close one.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Sooners by 3. I think you're right. I think this is a year where Oklahoma, quote unquote, bounces back a little bit.
They have to.
It looks better as they're jumping into SEC. They didn't look good at all. That was not a good look for them. They did not look good. But now coming in and kind of getting their feet kind of on the ground and getting settled in, I think Oklahoma has a good. They got a solid passer in Mateer. And he can move around a little bit. He's got some athleticism, right? So he can move around a little bit. I said Blaylock is their leading rusher, I think. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
So I think they're going to be able to control this ball. It's going to be, is it in Michigan or is it in?
It's Oklahoma. Norman.
It's in Oklahoma. So that's another plus for them. I think this is a good time to have this game for them. A game against Michigan on your own. And this is a chance for Oklahoma to kind of edge close to that top 10. You know what I mean? Edge themselves back into the top 10. Part of it because they have the name, and so they're gonna move them up just because of the name a little bit, and then the fact that they beat Michigan, who is ranked right now, even though Michigan is not the team that they've been since Harbaugh left. They're still a solid team. They're still a top.
They're still solid,
team. Yeah. So, so that's gonna be a good game. What do you think? I'm a Texas Tech Red Raider. You know that. So what do you think about that? Ranked 24th, my Red Raiders. They don't got a big game yet, but I think our starter got hurt, which is not good. I hope he comes back, Baron Morton. But they don't. The Kent State's today. They should take care of Kent State. But then they got Oregon, Utah, the next 2. When do you think? At what point do you think my Red Raiders can sneak into maybe the top 15, 10, right in there?
Man, Flo, I mean, you talking. You got a full plate, bro. I mean, you got Kent State. I think you have to take care of business against Kent State.
Right.
I even think that you can beat Oregon State at home.
Okay.
I think your first test gonna be the weekend of the 20th when you play Utah to Utah
on the road. Okay.
I think that's gonna be a tough one when you play Utah.
Right.
If you can beat Utah, if you can beat Utah on the road and beat Houston on the road, I think you guys can move up drastically.
Okay.
But it depends on how the other rankings and how the other teams pan out in the rankings and stuff. But
I like the way our coach has been building this team.
Yeah.
He's motivated. He's been building this team. I know he's paid quite a few people a lot of NIL money going in there, but still, I like how he's been motivational and he's built this team and he's got a lot of top recruits that we've never had. I think he had a couple of 5-stars, and I don't think we've ever had a 5-star, to be honest. Right. Maybe one back in the day or something, but yeah, he's getting 4- and 5-star players to come play for us, and that's always key to any college team. Go ahead,
man. That's what it takes, man. What separates the men from the boys when it comes to this college football? Not only the NIL money.
I think coaching is important, right? But I think you need the horses.
You got to have the horses, as you said, man. The coaching, the academics, but it's the location and what's going on around the location. It's kind of like
it's a college town. Lubbock's a college town.
So
I'm just saying, it's a college town.
If you're drawing the people there and you're drawing them there for good reason, different things like that, then hey, my hat's off to them, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this year. I'm optimistic. I'm not gonna say we're gonna be in the championship or we're gonna be in the playoffs, but I'm optimistic that we can do well. And maybe sneak into the Big 12 championship game. Mm-hmm. Maybe just maybe get just a nice bowl even.
Man, and that's a plus too, having a nice bowl.
Take another step. Take another step up. That's all I'm saying. All right. Yeah. Any other games you want to look at before we move on?
Man, mostly for everybody this week, man. College, man, you got your powerhouse like Texas playing San Jose State University, Clemson playing Troy. Alabama playing ULM, Georgia playing Austin Peay. Nobody's really playing anybody that's worth watching. I mean, we're gonna watch it and observe it and enjoy the entertainment.
But there's not be a lot of drama,
Yeah, unless you get one of them Cinderella teams that upset somebody. But I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
But other than that, man, we're good with the college, man.
I think next week's the big week when the college really kicks off, right?
Yes, sir. That's when you start all the.
That'd be fun.
Now next week you got the Wisconsin, Alabama. You got Georgia, Tennessee.
Right.
You got you guys playing Oregon State. I mean, next week is the week, man. You have Florida playing the LSU.
Right.
Texas A&M playing the Notre Dame. Utah. I mean, next week on out.
Right.
Until like the last week of the season when you play like the interstate rivalries and stuff. But starting next week, that's when you kind of get into the gist of the college football, man. Mm-hmm.
Really the meat of the schedule, as they say.
Yes.
The meat of the schedule. All right. Yeah, so let's go on. We're going to go on to some NFL football. My Dallas Cowboys played the Eagles. And I told you this, and everybody's telling me they're going to get blown out. I said, look, we might win this game, but it's going to be close. Whatever happens, it's going to be close. I told y'all. And we say, except for 3 drops.
CeeDee Lamb, man.
By CeeDee Lamb, man.
Bruh.
Yeah, I mean, those were big drops by CD. I mean, I heard he was out there by himself on an off day catching stuff. Just out there catching. That's a story I read today that he was out there, practicing catching. And then I mean, I know he's, I mean, you look at his face, man. He felt horrible. I mean, he took the blame. Mm-hmm. But man, do you want to talk about the game, or do we need to talk about the spitting thing first?
Man, let's hit the stats and numbers first, and then we can carry on.
Okay. All right.
Man, Dak went up 21 for 38, 188 yards. Monte Williams, as I told you previously before we got started, man, this kid, 15 carries, 2 touchdowns, 54 yards. CeeDee Lamb, 7 receptions, 110 yards. Jalen Hurts, 19 for 23, 152 yards passing. He also rushed for 2 touchdowns, 14 carries, 16 yards, and then Dotson, 3 receptions and 59 yards. So here's where I kind of feel the disconnect, man. As far as the blowout, I seen Dallas play one of the best games I've ever seen them play on both sides of the ball. Here's the thing I'll say. The whole Michael Parsons thing is a money thing and all that stuff about him getting money and wanting to be somewhere else. But the defense looked really, really good against the Super Bowl champion. That came out of my mouth, Flo, so I don't want you to take it any other way. It came out of Canteen.
Okay. I got
you. Here's what Dallas, I think Dallas, they utilize the run game really, really well. You got to have receivers like CeeDee Lamb catch the ball and do what they need to do. And then you got to have that, like you got George Pickens as extra, man, utilize him to your full advantage. Defense look good, offense look okay. When I look at the Eagles, they didn't look like no Super Bowl champion to me. Right. They look decent, but then like I said, I mean, with Hurts carrying most of the weight, Hurts carried most of the weight on him on offense.
I mean,
running and passing the ball. And then if you look at this, the long receiver, Dotson, was the only one that caught 3 receptions for 59 yards. But here's the thing, man. You got guys like
it's not long before we're going to start seeing this on the sideline.
Hey, he might have needed to do that the other night, man, because like I said, here's the thing, man. It's only week 1, man, and we're early in the football season. And I talked, man, like I told you, man, is to get the algorithm going, whatever, man. You might be surprised at what the Cowboys can do. But like I said, tomorrow I got to see what the Giants, what they're capable of doing, and what the Commanders.
We're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about.
And we'll move into all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. This is probably the best I felt about a Cowboys loss in a long time. Considering everyone had picked the Eagles to at least make the NFC Championship, if not the Super Bowl. Almost every guy out there, every pundit or whatever you want to call them out there, has said the Eagles are going to the NFC Championship minimum. Most people have said that. And so to play them that well, I think is a good thing, right? I think that's a positive thing, considering we got rid of what most people would say our best defensive player in Micah Parsons. We let him go because I in the end it hurt. I think it hurt initially, right, Canteen? As a Cowboys fan, it hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, I think it was the right move for Jerry, because you got to think, if he pays him $47 million per year, you've got half your salary cap invested in 3 players.
Yeah.
Dak, CD, and him.
Mm-hmm.
Over half your salary cap. I mean, what happened? We were able to extend Bland, who's our corner for the next 3 years now. We were able to. I think it was we paid the tight end early, but I think there was another player we extended as well. So we were able to pay a few people and kind of keep our defense together, as opposed to putting it all into one guy. And I think we have enough young edge rushers, to make up the difference for Micah, because I think I believe that rookie Ezraku is going to be solid. I saw him do good things. I think that Nealon was hurt last year. I told you we had a lot of injuries. Nealon, he's back.
Yeah.
I think when Overshown gets back, that's going to be solid for our linebackers. I like the pickup of the Redskin guy. What's his name? Dante Fowler.
Yeah.
He's solid. Sam Williams is solid. I think our edge rush is okay. Odigizua, along with Kenny Clark in the middle, stopping the run. I think that's going to be.
And here's the thing, Flo, not to cut you off, man. I think Clark was a great pickup, man. My biggest question across the board for the Cowboys, man, is how do you utilize and what do you utilize those first round picks that you all acquired on for the future? That was one of my big questions.
And you maybe could package it to get another defensive end at some point, or get another star, maybe a star running back. Maybe get Jonathan Taylor to come on over or something like that. Package,
Man, that would be a great
you would think a team like the Colts wants some more picks, going the next couple years.
Yeah.
They're not even selling. I mean, I'm sure Daniel Jones is not their future for sure. Maybe, but not necessarily. And it looks like they're giving up on Anthony Richardson, so they're going to need a quarterback at some point.
Injury prone, man.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about the spit that got spit right over the world.
Yeah, man.
By Jalen,
Carter.
One of your Georgia guys.
Yeah, man.
What do you think? Some people were trying to defend him, saying, Dak spit at him first, but I mean, Dak was spitting at the ground. That's totally different than spitting at somebody, spitting on somebody. I mean, spitting at someone's face is even worse, but just spitting on somebody, that's very disrespectful. What's your thoughts on this? should the NFL suspend him at least a game?
Man, listen.
What's your thoughts on this whole thing?
I would say 3 to 4 games.
Whoa! Wow.
3 to 4 games, man. Fine him for something.
Can they afford? Can they afford even 1 or 2 games? I mean, everyone was saying, "Oh, we were able to run on them because he wasn't there." But I mean, if that's true, I mean, you got the Chiefs next, right? They have the Chiefs coming up next.
Yeah, I think they got Chiefs. Yeah,
the Chiefs are coming up next, and so he's your guy, Jalen Carter, in there. If he's not there for, let's say, 2 games, I mean, that's big because they got to, KC just lost, so they're looking to win a game, and then it doesn't get easier because they got the Rams and then the Bucks. What if he misses 2 games?
It ain't. It's a lot. But I mean, so when I look at the entire situation of what he did,
right.
Man, I mean, you got people looking at it from 2 or 3 different angles and all that stuff like that.
Right.
I'm like this, man. If I got beef or got an issue with someone,
right?
Let's resolve it. Let's talk about it. Let's come to a head. Let's come to something where we can talk about it and be done with it.
Right.
I think anytime a man spits on another man, that's like a slap in the face, man. If I spit on you,
that's crazy.
The thing that I have a lot of respect for is this right here. Having tact and being professional. Because if Dak Prescott had retaliated, y'all gonna bring your second string quarterback and they probably would have got this, man.
Exactly.
So
I mean, he kind of restrained himself. When someone spits on you, that's fighting.
That's the lowest of the lowest, man. It's like the bottom of the barrel.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody would have said. I mean, Dak should have punched him.
I've seen a couple of videos.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, Dak, he didn't spit directly at him. He spit to the side, and the other guy, and it's like.
But if you look at the straight on, it looks closer. You know, if you look at the side, he was a good 5-6 yards away from him. He didn't even get close.
And here's my thing, man.
Right.
The kid played at Georgia. He had a lot of disciplinary actions, a lot of disciplinary problems at Georgia.
Right. And this is going to bring that back up. And he that's why he dropped in the draft too. Right?
Exactly.
So now this is going to bring up a lot of old stuff.
A lot of baggage and stuff like that, man. Because he was in like a car accident or incident with a kid or something happened at Georgia.
Right. Yeah, that's what made him drop in the draft.
He's not a bad football player. He's just making irrational decisions and do irrational things that causes trouble. Because I think if he had played, I don't. It's just me. I don't think that Dallas would have had much of a field day because he's part of their interior on defensive line.
Right.
Point.
I mean, it might have been a little harder to run on with him there. I think that's fair.
But if it's left up to me with him, man, take him out for about 3-4 games. Let him sit down, take a little money.
Man, 3 or 4 games would be huge.
No, all I'm saying is, Flo. I mean,
what do you think they're actually gonna do? I mean, are you saying 3 or 4 games? But what do you think the NFL will actually do?
The max.
The max will probably be 3 or 4 games. I don't know what the max is.
Here's my thing. I think on a minimum 3 or 4 games, a few thousand. Wow. On a max, maybe 6 games and hundreds of pounds.
Wow. 6 games. Woo, that's a lot. I think the NFL at most will suspend him 2 games. I think they're going to suspend him 1 game and be done with it. That's what I think. I think he'll get 1, maybe 2 games max. That'll be the end of it, and then he comes back, and that's where we're at. Yeah. But the only problem is, even if he misses, like I said, those 2 games, if he's that important to that defense, like you're saying, maybe we don't get to run on him. They might lose at least 1, but maybe 2 of the next game. All right.
When we look at the Eagles, they got the Chiefs.
They got the Rams. Yeah, and then they got the Rams.
These Rams, Buccaneers,
and the Broncos. Those are all teams that people say they're going to make the playoffs. I mean, that's not an easy schedule.
Nah, it ain't.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Let us know what you guys think. I appreciate everybody out there. If you're watching this now or on the live, we appreciate your comments. Hit that like button. Help us out. This is we're back after 7 months of a layoff. I've been deployed. I'm still deployed. But I appreciate you guys out there. The OGs are here, Flo and Can, and let's get into this. And then we're getting some games, but let's get into this segment we call we're calling Can Flo or No Can Flo.
Let's do it, bro.
You see, that's our name. That's our names, Flo and Can. Can Flo, No Can Flo. Okay, anyway.
You go with that.
We're back. Okay,
we're gonna fire that up tomorrow.
Okay, so the premise of this segment is Flo or No Can Flo. So basically, it's just saying, can you go with this idea or can you not go with this idea, or yes or no? Basically, yes or no, or you can flow or no can flow. Here we go. All right, so the Bengals have started out the Bengals since 2009 have started out 1-11 to start the season. So they've only won one game since 2009 in their first two games of the season. So the question is, do the Bengals need to start 2-0 to start this season, seeing how many struggles they've had since 2019? Can flow or no can flow with this? They need to win 2 games coming out to start.
That can flow, bro. That has the flow.
Can flow. Okay,
bro,
it has to flow. Okay,
it has to flow, bro. Because here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love the quarterback that's at the Bengals. I love what he's done, man. But these guys have got to get into a rhythm flow. They got to get into a rhythm. And what happens with a team that's as good as the Bengals, man?
I mean, offensively, they've got top players. I mean, you could say they've got top talent all over the offense. Especially in the skill position.
They do with Joe Burrow.
Hey, what's up from UK? Hey, I'm across the pond. I'm over here in Europe too.
What up, bro? Michael,
what up? Michael, God, appreciate you, man.
Here's the thing, Flo. You got Joe Burrow, and then you have Jamar Chase, and the other receiver. I think they traded Mixon. Mixon got traded, but here's the thing, man. If you guys want to be viable in the AFC North, anyway, man. I mean, you got them, you got Cleveland, you got the Ravens, and then you got Pittsburgh. I mean,
they got Chase Brown. He's a good running back. Yeah.
But then you got the probability of 3 teams maybe making the playoffs. I mean,
that's a tough conference. That's a tough conference.
Yeah, and then like last year, I think all the teams had like decent records last year. The Browns, all of them had pretty decent records. Right. And so here's my thing. I can't say that the Baltimore Ravens are going to be the top team, but I mean that's what everybody's thinking. But what if the possibility of Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers having a great year? But here's the thing: Joe Burrow, you guys got to come out striking tomorrow because tomorrow is a division game. You guys are on the road at Cleveland.
But they haven't really addressed their defense, which has been their problem.
That's been the whole.
I don't even think is Hendricks been signed. I don't think he's been signed. Has Trey Hendrickson? I don't even know. I haven't looked. Yeah.
I don't think they signed Henderson yet.
They haven't signed him yet, Hendrickson? Mm-mm. I mean, and he's an older guy, so I get it. You don't want to pay him too much, but man, he's your top pass rusher. And your defense was already kind of bad as it is without him. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm with you. I can flow with this. I think they need to start out 2-0 if they want to make. If I'll put it this way, they need to start 2-0 if they want one of those top 2 slots, 1 and 2. Because 1 and 2, like you said, in the NFL is more important. Not as college, you don't think so, but NFL, the bye week is important. I think you get that bye week. That's pretty important.
Here's
Michael Gott says at Flo, a few more CD catches would have started the Cowboys with a W for sure. Yeah, we talked about that, Michael.
Easy.
For sure. Go ahead.
Here's the thing, Flo.
Yeah.
I think, man, the Bengals, the Bengals could start out 3-0.
Yeah.
If they come to play tomorrow against the Browns, I think they can beat the Jaguars. I think they can beat the Vikings. I ain't sold on McCarthy yet because I ain't seen him play. And I think that was a bad move for them to get rid of Darnold. I would have held on to Darnold.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
But why not?
But they didn't want to pay him, I don't think. He looked horrible at the end of it. He lost that job his last couple games by not playing well. I think if he plays well and let's say they make it to the NFC Championship game, I think he still has that job.
But bro, I'm willing to gamble on this right here, Flo.
Okay.
I'm willing to gamble on what I got than what I don't. I'm willing to gamble on what I got than what I don't have, and I've never seen what he's able to produce in the NFL situation.
That's true. But I mean, isn't everybody gambling when they pick they pick Cam Ward a top pick?
Yeah, Cam Ward. Yeah.
They picked Jaden Daniels, last year with Washington.
But then he ended up being stellar. So we have to see.
What I'm saying, all those young quarterbacks have paid off. So isn't that what Minnesota's saying? Hey, we got a young quarterback who got injured.
Yeah.
We think he can be the future. Why are we going to pay this guy all this money who had one great year, really?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're taking a gamble on their guy, JJ McCarthy, that he's going to be the guy coming into the season. So yeah. How about this, Canteen? Based on the fact that let's do one more Flo or can Flo. Let's do two more.
All right.
And then we'll get into some picks. Let's do this. So the Cowboys can have a top 10 defense this year. The Cowboys will have a top 10 defense this year. Can Flo or no can Flo with that? Top 10.
Based off what I've seen so far, I believe it can flow. Based off what I've seen thus far, here's my thing.
Okay.
If I'm a Super Bowl winner, champion, whatever, I'm coming out. I'm coming out hot. I'm coming out hot. I'm trying to put up numbers. I'm trying to have a spectacular game. But I didn't see that from the Eagles. The Eagles, they had I got everybody gets the rings, you hang the banner. Here's the thing. My biggest thing for the Cowboys is this right here, Flo. You got a couple of tests along the way. I'm going to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys' offense and defense can beat the Giants.
Okay.
I believe you can beat the Bears. I think the Cowboys' next biggest challenge will be on September 28th, Sunday night, when Green Bay rolls into town.
Right.
That's when I'll be able to decide.
Parsons is there. Yeah, because a lot of people are picking the Packers to go to the NFC Championship. A lot of people.
That's when I'll be able to decipher what you all are working with, because I think you can win. I think you can win the next two, put you at 2-1. If you can find a way to conquer the Packers, I think the Cowboys have a great opportunity to at least finish third in the NFC right now.
I don't like that.
Right now.
I need second or first. Okay. All right. So that's fair. Okay. But I think I can flow with that. I think if we can have a top 10 defense, I think if we stay healthy, we can have a top 10 defense. I can flow with that. I think that we can have if we have a top 10 defense and we stay relatively healthy, I think our offense can also be top 10, maybe even higher, based on what we have on the offensive line coming together, opening up holes for those guys. Javonte Williams looked pretty good. What was it? Who's our other I can't remember his name. Miles Sanders. He used to be with the Eagles. I can't remember his name. But he had a big run, even though he fumbled for us. If he can quit fumbling, for one, I think that he can have a good. I think we can have. We're gonna have to do running back by committee, but I think we can have a great. Hey, Michael Gott, while you're out there, hit that like button or share this or whatever. I appreciate you. I think I can flow with that.
Yeah, we definitely can. I mean, I'm telling you, man. If you guys from what I seen playing against the Super Bowl champion, Flo, you guys showed me a lot, man.
All right. So Michael God says, surely we are not counting out Mahomes and KC after the loss, or the Chargers ready to take the mantle in NFC West. I don't. Here's what I will answer. If you want to answer this question, you can too.
All right.
Michael God, appreciate the question. Appreciate the. I'm not counting out Mahomes after one loss for sure, and I don't think the Chargers can necessarily take the mantle, but I feel like this is a different Chargers team than I thought was coming. I thought it was going to be more of a run balanced team, run pass, and the Chargers came out flinging it, and that was surprising to me, being a Harbaugh guy and knowing that he likes to be a balanced team. They drafted a young rookie running back, and so if they continue to do this and add some running, a semblance of a running game to this, I think they can challenge KC for the AFC. I think it may be the Chargers instead of the Broncos challenging them for that first place spot. That's what I think. What do you think about that?
Here's what I think, man.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sleep on the Raiders.
Okay.
And the reason I'm not gonna sleep on the Raiders, they signed Geno Smith. They paid Geno Smith big money.
Right.
But then they brought Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll's a different kind of mind around football. Same way with the guy Sean Payton.
Okay.
That's out in Denver. Man, I think the Chiefs exposed themselves last night, man.
Really?
You get pummeled in the Super Bowl, then you come out and lose week 1. It's hard for me to resonate with that because, like I said, man, I don't think there'll be no pushover teams in the NFC in the AFC West, man. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think everybody will come to play and have some grit, tenacity. I like Denver, man. I like what Denver has. I like what Denver has to offer. But I'm anxious to see what Pete Carroll and what Geno Smith, what they're capable of doing.
I think Raiders could make some noise there too. That's gonna be a tough division.
It's gonna be tough, man. It ain't gonna be like.
I'm not counting out KC, but that's gonna be a tough division because I think the Raiders will win some games.
And Flo, here's what I'm saying. I don't think that KC just gonna run through the division, like just fall through that. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay,
sir.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a dogfight in that division for sure.
Yeah.
Here's another question by Michael Gott, and shout out to Coke Zero, my new favorite drink. Anyway, so that's what I've been drinking here. So can Dak Flo or no? With respect to Flo, I'm still not confident with Dak and never have been.
You want me to go take that one first?
You can take it. So you think Dak will have, let's just put it this way. Will Dak have an MVP-like season like he did a couple years ago before he got hurt? Can Flo or no can Flo with that? What do you think, Ben?
As I told you, I think it can flow, man.
Okay, he can flow.
The key word is stay healthy, man. And here's the thing.
Right. I mean, let's just say he stays healthy.
He stay healthy.
Can he have that kind of MVP-type season?
I seen a different side of Dak the other night, man. He played well. He played well. It was a well put. If you can bring that game that you all play Thursday night every week,
right?
But it's consistent.
I think we can.
The only games I'm worried about with the Cowboys.
Well, like you said, the Packer game is going to tell us a lot. Even if they win the next 2 games.
If you win the next 2 games in the Packer game, but like I said, everybody's on eggshells around Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that stuff like that. You know, the big games. Mm-hmm. But I think if Dak played like he played Thursday night,
right,
have no qualms. I think you guys will do well.
Right.
But it all depends on because like I said, you look at the Giants, they got Michael Neighbors at receiver, but then they got what's the quarterback? Russell Wilson. We just got to see what everybody else is going to do too.
Right. Yeah.
And like I said,
we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Pickens was a great pick, and Pickens looks good. If Dak uses the resources that are at his hands, you guys are selling short.
And I think along with Pickens, I think that the main thing with Dallas's offense is that O-line is going to have to make holes for those running backs, because it's going to be running back by committee, right? It's going to be Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders. They both look like they could you could maybe go with the hot hand, right? Whoever's running it well, you go with that hand. Now, if Miles Sanders keeps fumbling, I mean, we're going to have to move up Jaden Blue, because, I mean, we can't go with fumbles. But, that's just one fumble, so we can't say that he's fumble-prone necessarily with that one fumble. But, hey, shout out to Dak for making the tackle on that. Did you see Dak make that tackle? Yeah. He tackled that guy when he got the fumble. Yeah. He would have been gone. So, shout out to Dak for making that a la, what was it, Roethlisberger back in the day when Bus fumbled it. Remember that?
Yeah.
And the Bus fumbled it, and Roethlisberger made the tackle, saving basically a touchdown. So, I think the key for them is that the offensive line protects Dak and opens up some holes for these running backs, because we don't have a top-tier running back, right? We have solid running backs, I think.
Let me backtrack.
Okay.
Javonte Williams is stellar in my eyes. He looked really well, man.
What's that?
I said Javonte Williams looked really, really good.
Yeah, he did look solid, and I think part of it is the offensive line. We got a lot of Tylers on there. We got a bunch of Tylers on the offensive line. It's Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, Tyler Booker. I mean, a lot of Tylers. But they all look good. Tyler Booker is a rookie. He took over for Zach. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Yeah, I'm terrible with remembering names. But you know what I'm talking about, our all-pro right guard. He took over for him.
Yeah.
And so he's going to be important for that right side, especially in the run game. And I think it's Cooper Beebe is the second-year center. He's important. So all these guys are starting to come together. Another shout-out to Michael God for all the comments. I appreciate him. He says, not something nice to talk about, but out of all the coaches, who's the first coach this year to be on the hot seat or worse? You got a guy that could be on the hot seat this season or worse, or fired. You got anybody you can think of? If not,
I think Jacksonville already fired that guy. What was his name? He coached the Super Bowl team for the Philadelphia Eagles and went to Jacksonville.
Peterson.
Peterson already gone. Doug Peterson gone.
He gone.
I think we just got to see what's going on with the first few weeks before they even making a decision about firing anybody at this point.
Right.
I mean, I think Schottenheimer for the Cowboys coached a great football game, man. Just minor mistakes.
What about John Harbaugh? He won a Super Bowl back in the day, but I mean, he won Lamar Jackson
in 2012 with Ray Lewis.
That's what I'm saying. It's been a minute. And he's had Lamar Jackson, 3-time now MVP, and they can't even get past the hump. Is John Harbaugh maybe on the hot? What about this? What if they get knocked out in the first round of the playoffs?
Oh, that's a different question.
Okay.
Now here's a coach that I would question a lot.
Okay.
The coach at Buffalo, the Buffalo Bills coach.
Right.
I don't know his name off the top of my head.
Buffalo Bills head coach? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I'll look him up. Go ahead.
Here's the thing about the Bills, man. The Bills, they keep winning every year, man. They win the division. They do the thing in the division. Sean McDermott. Yeah.
Man,
they got rid of the offensive coordinator and some other coaches a few years ago.
So you think if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, he might be on the hot seat, or you think an AFC Championship is still good, and then he's still good?
He got to go Super Bowl. He got to go, man. Like we keep winning our division every year. We keep running through Miami. We run through the Patriots. We run through the Jets. Come on, man.
Okay, so if they don't go to the Super Bowl this year, a hot seat for him.
Yeah, because there's no other team in the National Football League history that won the 4 consecutive Super Bowls and never won one, and now you got everything that it takes to win. All the key pieces that are around Josh Allen, but you want to make Josh Allen the bulk of your offense. Man, why y'all can't get beyond where you are in the playoffs?
That's fair. Okay. All right, so our last flow, no can flow. Let's do this. Let's do the Steelers, because we're going to talk about the Giants too. So the Steelers got Aaron Rodgers, as you know, as their quarterback. They did lose George Pickens to the Cowboys, but now they have DK Metcalf as their solid number one. will this be Mike Tomlin's first losing season? Now, make the playoffs or not, I don't know. We won't even talk about that. But I'm saying they have to go 9-8 at least. So will this be Mike Tomlin's first losing season, or will he have another winning season? Can or no can Flo with that? What do you think, Can? Will this be his first Flo or no can Flo?
No can Flo. Ain't no way, bro.
Okay.
Here's the thing about a guy like Tomlin, man. The guy has done it for at least 15 plus years, almost at 20 years. He's had a winning season, played above 500 football, went to the playoffs. Here's the thing with the Steelers, man. I mean, the Steelers talk about the most Super Bowl championships. We won 6. We got this many rings.
Right.
Steelers ain't won a Super Bowl since like the early 2000s when they beat the Arizona Cardinals. That was the last time they won a Super Bowl. Yes. Early 2000s.
Oh, you're talking about Steelers. Oh, yeah.
Last time Steelers won a Super Bowl was like.
When was Tomlin there? He wasn't even there. No, they won one with Tomlin, didn't they?
No, Tomlin was there.
Oh, okay, he was there.
They've only had 3 coaches. They had Chuck Noll.
That was their last Super Bowl, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they had Chuck Noll, and they had whatever the guy before Tomlin.
Yeah.
They've only had 3 head coaches in their team history.
Right.
As the Steelers, and here's the thing about the Steelers, man. They got to get over that hump, man. Bill Cowher, Chuck Noll, and Mike Tomlin. Those were the coaches. Here's the thing.
Bill Cowher, right.
Here's the thing, Flo. The Steelers open up against the Jets. I think they'll play against Justin Fields, and I think they'll demolish the Jets. Here's the thing I'm worried about with the Steelers, man.
But are they going to have a winning season? That's the thing. Are they going to go 9-8 at a minimum?
That can flow.
Okay.
But I don't think he'll have a losing season.
Okay. So you think it's not necessarily about a losing season for Tomlin? It's about he needs to make the playoffs and
he needs to make a deep run in the playoffs, because every time they get to the playoffs, they lose to the Bills. They lose to a division. They lose to a team that has a bye, because they're like the worst team in the AFC.
So does this put more pressure on the Steelers? Oh, lost Can. Hop back in. What happened, Can? All right, we'll see if we can get Cam back. But anyway, yeah, so I think this does definitely I think the Steelers are in more pressure to win or go make a deep playoff run. I think they're under a lot more pressure for that because they have Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a guy who brings a lot of notoriety, of course, but I think that why are you going for
Hey, my bad.
No, you're good. You want to finish your thought, or let me finish this thought and then you go?
Yeah,
I was just saying that having Aaron Rodgers there brings a little more notoriety, and the fact that he is who he is, Aaron Rodgers, I think if this puts a little more pressure on Tomlin. Hey, we got Aaron Rodgers for a reason. He's obviously not going to play 5 more years. He might play this year, maybe next year. We brought him here to go to the Super Bowl. I think this puts pressure on Tomlin to make a run because you have Aaron Rodgers. So that's my thoughts on the Steelers. So, they must make the playoffs and must make a run at least to the AFC Championship to me.
All right.
That's going to be tough, though. It'll be tough to do.
Let me hit 1, 2, 3, 5 notes. They open up against the Jets, win. They play the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? They play Seahawks.
Right.
Then they got the Patriots. Then they got the Vikings. Then they got the Browns and Bengals. As you just said, man, win. They got to win, man. I mean, going to the playoffs and having 500 subpar seasons. Come on, man.
Right. Right.
So it's now or never for Mike Tomlin, man.
Okay.
I don't think they'll fire him, but I think they'll put an ultimatum which makes him walk away from the game of football.
But if he's going to make the playoffs, he's going to have to either he's going to have to outduel the Bengals or the Ravens, right?
And that's when you got to have a healthy Aaron Rodgers, Metcalf, who going to run the football. What does your defense look? Let me see them play against the Steelers tomorrow.
Steelers? Who?
No, let me see the Steelers play against the Jets tomorrow. My bad. They play the Jets.
Okay.
They should dismantle the Jets.
They should dismantle them. Okay.
Yes.
That's fair. Okay. So they have the Jets, Seattle, New England, Minnesota, and then a bye. Where do you see them after those 4 games? Where do they need to be? And let's just put it that way.
They need to be at 3-1.
Okay, 3-1. So beat the Jets, beat Seattle, and then lose to New England and beat Minnesota, maybe? Is that what you're looking at, maybe?
Beat New England, lose Minnesota.
Oh, okay. But either way, they need to be 3-1 going.
They need to be 3-1, man.
Okay. So here's let me see. Josh. Here we go. He's got a couple of comments. He says, agree, Ken. If Bills choke again in the playoffs, McDermott could be borrowed time.
Man,
so
and I agree with what Michael Gott is saying because he's on borrowed time, man. You fired the offensive coordinator.
Right.
You fired the guy in the booth when it was your fault. Come on, man.
Okay. And he's saying, see, go blue. I guess he's a Michigan fan. He said, could be Dabo's last chance, but I hear he's got a good relationship with the Giants GM.
Oh, they talking about Dayball.
Okay, yeah. Can't remember which. Okay, so let's talk about that since we're on NFL. What do you think about the Giants? I'm a little higher on the Giants than you are. I said the Giants could make the playoffs. Do you think they have to make the playoffs for Dayball to keep his job?
Listen, man. You got Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson. You got another kid at quarterback. You got Michael Neighbors. You got a solid defense, decent running game, decent receivers.
Right.
The Giants haven't been pivotal since Eli Manning, and they won the Super Bowl in 2012. 2012, they beat the Patriots.
Okay.
That's the last time they won the Super Bowl. Here's what I'm going to say. It ain't even Dayball, it's the organization, man. You have to.
Okay.
I think a lot of organizations make the problem with the coach, and it's not the coach. It's who you bring into the organization to surround the team to win.
So do you think there's a short hook on Russell Wilson to put Jackson Dart in, or he's going to give Russell quite a long leeway before he pulls him?
Man, listen.
Because Jackson Dart looked pretty good in preseason, but it is preseason. Russell didn't play, most of the starting quarterbacks didn't play.
Here's what the Giants are working with right now, Flo.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants got the Commanders tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got Dallas.
Right.
Then they got the Chiefs.
Oh,
then they got the Chargers. You got 4 games. I need 2 of them wins. I need at least 2. I need to be 2-2 at least.
From the Giants, just saying. Okay.
You better win the first 2 or split the first 2, split the other 2.
Well, for me, this first game is big for them then, I think. Washington.
They play at FedEx.
That's what I'm saying. This is a big game. I think because of the 4 games you talked about.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If they lose all four if they lose the first 4, they're in trouble, man. They gotta win. They gotta be 50-50, man. Give me 2 games, man.
Okay. Michael, shout out to Michael God. He says, something I watched, Hard Knocks, AFC North. All of the coaches that I viewed would run through a wall for Tomlin.
He's
out of all the
coach.
I think that's why he's a Steelers coach. He's a man.
But here's the thing, Michael God. He's a great coach. He's a great coach. But
a great motivator.
The last time the Steelers won a Super Bowl was when they played the Arizona Cardinals.
Right.
There's been many moments though.
But it feels like, do you think it's the fault of the Steelers as a whole that they give Tomlin so much leeway because of this no losing seasons? They're satisfied just being as long as they don't have a losing season. Do you think they're giving him too much leeway? Do they need to be a little harder on Tomlin?
I think they're okay with mediocrity, man. But here's the thing, man, and I'm gonna say this before we even go further.
Okay.
I think Kansas City's still a powerhouse. I think the Bills are still a powerhouse. I think the Ravens are still a powerhouse. But I don't think Kansas City will make it back to the Super Bowl this year. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I think the tables will turn in the AFC, man.
Okay.
And so if there are other teams that make it to the AFC Championship, and Pittsburgh is not one of them, and you sign Aaron Rodgers to a 1-year deal, you sign him to a 1-year deal to do what? To accomplish one thing. And what's that one thing?
Right.
Win.
Right. He says Shanahan in San Francisco, he's on the bubble to go to like McDermott. Do you think he's on the bubble? He's on the hot seat if they miss the playoffs again? Or if they just
here's the thing. I think that Shanahan and the 49ers got a strong chance to. Here's the thing, man.
Well, they got a weak schedule. They got the weakest schedule in the NFL, so that's a plus.
Here's the thing, man. NFC West.
Right.
It's either gonna be the Rams or the 49ers, first or second. The other two teams.
What about Seattle? What about Seattle's pretty solid.
But they do got Dawn. I did forget about that.
And Arizona, Kyler Murray, he got Marvis Harrison Jr. They're starting to look pretty good.
But here's the thing, man. I don't think Shanahan's on the hot seat, man.
Okay, you don't think so? You think even if they miss the playoffs, he's not in the hot seat?
Hell no. Not like McDermott.
Okay, not like McDermott. Oh yeah, well I think for sure if they miss the playoffs, he'll definitely be on the hot seat, right? You think he's more? I agree.
There's no way, man. I mean, Buffalo, you got to look at this. This is what we're talking. Buffalo Bills built a new stadium. They're doing all these great things in Buffalo. They keep making the playoffs, keep winning the AFC.
Yeah. No, I agree.
East, come on, man.
Right. I think Shanahan got a little bit of a reset year.
He got some leeway.
Injuries. He got a bunch of injuries last year. Then
you lose Deebo Samuel.
You lost Debo. Ayuk's hurt. He's not gonna be able to play right away for beginning of the season. So I think he got a little bit of a reprieve, and so they're giving him a little more leeway.
He got a chance.
But I think he can't. I don't think he can miss the playoffs though. I think he has to make the playoffs. For me, I think if he misses the playoffs again, I think he's on the hot seat.
Who's that?
If he Shanahan, if he misses the playoffs, considering they got a weak schedule and they missed it last year.
He can't miss the playoffs. He can't afford to miss it.
Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he has to make a deep run. Yeah, I'm not saying he has to make a deep run, but he has to at least be in the wild card
and do something.
And do, at least play well.
Yeah.
All right, Michael Gotti, he got one more question here. He says, Sanders in the dog pound, your thoughts, start or back up?
Hey, Flo.
You talk a lot about
No, man. So I had some time to really think about this whole scenario and situation, man.
Right.
I'm like this, man. Shador kind of showed me, and I know we make excuses about the offensive line and this and that and all that stuff, man. When you give an opportunity to play, go out and play, give it your best, give it your all. Use the resources that you got to excel and see. Hell no, I wouldn't put Shador Sanders out there. Not tomorrow. Starting his first NFL game against who? But the Bengals. Oh no.
Right.
I'm going with the old blood first. See what the old gun's gonna do.
Right. I agree.
I'm gonna give Flacco 4 to 5 solid weeks.
See what he can
do. Flacco to give me at least 3 wins.
Do you think they're gonna wait till they're like 1-4 before they?
Nah, man. They're gonna make a decision within like the first 2 or 3 weeks, man.
Okay, but you said 5 weeks. You say if he's winning some, they'll give him 5 weeks.
They'll give him a little leeway because here's what they got: the Bengals, Ravens, Packers, Patriots, Jets. No. I messed it up. Okay, they got the Bengals, Ravens, Packers, Lions.
Ooh. So if they go 0-4, he done. You think
he can forget it?
I mean, their potential could go 0-4 there.
And then when they go to England, when they go overseas, October the 5th, I think they'll probably try something else, man. They can't afford to go.
But I think that I think like you said, Canteen, I think you're right. I think you got to go with Flacco, no matter what rookie they put in.
I got to go with an old dog before I try a new dog.
That's what I'm saying. You can't start out 0-4 with Shedeur, then you lost a lot of, he lost a lot of credibility.
Out on that flow. I know my bias is all Deion Sanders, but man, damn that. Excuse me, damn that. I need somebody who's gonna produce.
Right.
That's the truth.
Right. I got you. Yeah.
So man, hey, if they go 0-4, man, hey, Joe Flacco, they're gonna release Joe Flacco, man.
Right.
They probably gonna release him.
All right. You're probably right. Hey, so let's get some of these picks in. Kansas City lost. Which picks? Let's get a few picks in. Some big games.
So far, good run, man. So far, good.
Yeah, good run. Let's say let's do Giants Commanders. That's gonna be a pretty big game to me. Who do you got there? Who you got winning? Give me your thoughts on Giants Commanders.
Giants Commanders, man. It's in FedEx Field up in DC area.
Right. And let's go this way, Kent. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna do a whole score projection, but I'm gonna go with Commanders by 7. Close game. I don't think
they cover.
I think like I said, week 1, everybody's just trying to gradually get into the race. Commanders by 7.
Okay. I really like the Giants this year, so I like their defensive line. I think they're going to be solid on defense.
Okay.
I think it all depends on Russell Wilson. I think you and me, I think he got a raw deal in Denver over there with, our friend, over there with our friend over there. You know who that is, right?
Yeah. Boy, I ain't heard this song in a minute.
Oh, man. The Bronco Lover over there. But, yeah, I think he got a raw deal with Denver. I don't think Sean Payton ever wanted him. He didn't give him a chance. I don't think he was going to give him a chance. So, I think he got a raw deal there. He did go to Pittsburgh. He was hurt early, so Justin Fields was starting. And he looked pretty decent. And I think they didn't want to stick with Russell Wilson because I feel like they wanted Aaron Rodgers. So they knew they were going to go after Aaron. And so I think they thought that's a better fit for them, maybe. I don't know. But I think Russell, this is the first time since Sean Payton, who, for whatever reason, didn't want Russ. This is the first time he has an offensive-minded coach in Dayball. I think that's going to be big for Russ. I think that's going to be huge. He needs an offensive-minded guy. I think he's going to try and be very balanced, run, pass, right? And then and I think he's going to give Russ some shots down the field with the moon ball. That's his thing. He can throw that deep ball pretty good.
Okay.
And I think Neighbors is going to take that next step as a receiver. And
step up to the plate like this.
He's going to have a big year.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to have a big year. And I think that him and who's the other receiver they have for the Giants? I'm trying to think of his name. Wan'Dale Robinson. I think he's solid. He's a solid number 2. And I think those two, along with a solid run game, I think that's going to propel the New York Football Giants into the playoffs. And I think the NFC East has the potential to have 3 teams in the playoffs. Now it's going to be probably between Washington, in my opinion, and the Giants. But
to win the division?
No, to make the playoff, the last spot.
Okay,
third place.
Okay. So I digress. So who's gonna finish first?
Well, unfortunately, I think the Eagles will because we lost to them early. So I think losing that first game, it'll be Eagles. I think Cowboys, and then it's gonna be tight. But
if you guys keep that momentum and utilize what you got,
I think it's gonna be Cowboys, and then I think it's gonna be Commanders and then Giants. Giants still finished last, but it's going to be tight. I think it's going to come to the last couple games. I think the Giants.
You think you might have 4 teams finish at 500?
I think all 4 teams will win 9 games. I think the Giants will come to their last game. They're either going to end up 8-9 or 9-8.
9-8. Okay.
Either one. Yeah. I think it's going to come down to that last game. I think the Giants missed the playoffs, but I think they play well. I would not be surprised if they make the playoffs, to be honest.
But man, you'll take me back a couple years ago. You remember it was like 3 teams out of that division that made it: Cowboys, Eagles,
Michael Gott,
and the Giants. The year the Giants with Daniel Jones.
Right.
Minnesota.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I mean, think about it. Last year, it was the Commanders, or a couple years ago. Well, last year was the Commanders that made it to the NFC Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, it was the Commanders and the Eagles
and the Eagles that made it. Yeah,
two East teams. I think it might happen again. There'll be 2 East teams again, possibly, but we'll see. I said I'm looking forward to seeing how the Pats go with Vrabel. You want any thoughts on that, or you think Vrabel's going to bring them?
Man, I like Vrabel at Tennessee, man. I thought Vrabel made a big difference at Tennessee, man. Here's the thing, man. It's hard. They tried it out with Gerard Mayo. When you bring a former player back into an organization, they didn't even give Gerard Mayo any room to error, man. The guy got there. You just got rid of the guy, just like.
Yeah.
I think Vrabel will do. The Patriots got a strong shot at finishing second in the AFC East, man.
I agree.
Because I don't think Miami's gonna produce. I don't think Tua's gonna be that top tier guy that he's gonna be. I think their coach is on the hot seat.
And you don't like the Jets, seem like.
No, that young guy that's at Miami, Flo, he on the hot seat.
Oh, you think so? McDonald?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Was it last year or the year before last when they went all the way to Kansas City and they got the brains beat out? Yeah. I'm just trying to tell you.
Yeah, I got you.
But that's what I think, man. But I think he's on the hot seat. I'm glad we mentioned that he's on the hot seat too, man.
So you're saying, so now you think about him, you think he's on the hot seat.
Bro,
if they don't make the playoffs.
Bro, ain't no way you got Tyreek Hill, Tua. What's the other kid that plays down there, good offensive player?
Waddle.
You made the playoffs? You made the playoffs and do what? He next. I forgot to mention him. He on the hot seat too.
That's a good one. Yeah, you might be right. He might be.
He on the hot seat, bro. Ain't no way. Now I'm gonna tell you a coach that's gonna get some grace is the guy that's up at the Jets. He'll get a little grace.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. He knew. Yeah, for sure.
He'll get some grace.
Hey, let's do this, Canteen. Travis Hunter, offense or defense? I think he's gonna play both ways. I think he'll be better at defense, to be honest, but we'll see what happens.
As I said, man, they'll run him both ways. They'll beat him down.
Right.
I think he's a better defensive player, man. He won Defensive Player of the Year or something. So, man, just stick to what you know. But I mean, if you try, but I don't think a team will be successful with a guy like beating himself down running on both sides of the ball, man. I think that will defeat the purpose of what you all are trying to do overall in the end.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Hey, I was going to just give a shout out to Michael Gott. Appreciate all the comments.
Appreciate you, Mike.
He's from the UK. I'm out here in the Europe area, UK adjacent. I'm out here. And so,
appreciate brothers.
But yeah. So anyway, I appreciate him. I already hit the wrong button. But yeah, I appreciate him with all the comments and everything. Catch us probably every Saturday. We're going to try and do this every week.
We ready?
Yeah. So he also says, stop Saquon, contain Jalen. You may slow down the Eagles.
Easy.
That's true. We stopped Saquon, so I think Jalen is playing well. I think he's the best player on the team right now as far as playing on offense because he was able to make those scrambles for touchdowns. I think that was big for them. But yeah, I think that's true about the Eagles. So let's do this, Canteen. We'll wrap up like this. Give us maybe 1 or 2 upsets you see coming up in week 1 of the rest of the. Yeah, give me a potential upset that you see that you're picking. I know you made your picks already. Do you have an upset?
Man, I gotta go.
It's got to be an upset. It means that the other team was favored. Canteen. You can't. Hey, cheers, Michael. God, I appreciate you. Yeah, all the best.
Man, Flo. I mean, all my picks pretty much look accurate to what's already been selected and everything.
Okay, so you don't have any upsets then?
Nah, man. I think it's gonna be some decent football. I don't really have no big upset in that, man. Because everything I projected is already, picked by the spread or what have you. So.
Okay. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's do. Did you pick the Texans or the Rams?
You said Texans and Rams.
Yeah, what'd you pick?
Texans, CJ Stroud, man.
Texans? Because the Rams are favored in that game.
Yeah, the Rams favorites. So I'm going with Stroud.
Really? Okay. What about Lions and Green Bay? Where you got there?
Oh, Jordan Love, that's my backup.
You can't pick them just because they're backup. You really think they're going to win?
Lambeau, they're going to win at home, bro. They're going to win at home. They're going to win at home.
Yeah. I think the Lions might win that game. The Lions might win that game.
And even with
Micah might not play. Micah might not even play.
Even with my Falcons and the Buccaneers, man, I think the Buccaneers going to. I gotta see what Baker Mayfield and what Mike Evans, what those guys bring to the table, man. And I gotta see what Penix, not Penix, Michael Penix.
Michael.
I got it right,
man. Yeah, you got it right, Michael Penix, man.
I think once we get through week 1, bro.
Right. So let's do this one. This is a big game coming up. Ravens Bills. It's basically a pick'em game. Bills are underdogs at home by 1 point, but it's close. It's basically a pick'em game. Who you got? Ravens Bills.
McDermott, you better bring all you got, man. And the only reason I'm saying this, Flo, because this could be a depiction of what the AFC championship may be like.
Right.
Or divisional round.
Okay.
Wild card round. I mean,
But I know you're saying that you need the Bills. The Bills need to win, but who do you think is gonna win?
I gotta see, man. I gotta see. Right now,
I'm picking the Ravens. I'm saying the Ravens are gonna
win.
Ravens
on the road.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win that game. Man, I just think they're gonna.
Feed Henry the rock. Feed Henry the rock.
Derrick Henry is gonna. He's fresh. Maybe later on when Derrick Henry gets dinged up, maybe. But right now he's fresh. I think.
Fresh.
I think this is going to be tough for the Bills. I think they're going to pull out a win on the road.
Yeah, we'll see, bro.
Yeah. All right, Ken, man, what a show, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, let me tell you this, bro. It was good running it back, man.
Remember this song?
First try running it back, man. Saturdays, let's do it.
Saturdays, all right. Appreciate everybody out there coming on and watching this now or on the repeat. Michael Gott came in with the comments. Shout out to him.
Jay Dawes
came in. Appreciate all you guys for commenting. If you comment later on, hey, man, we'll come and talk to us later on. And we appreciate you guys. Hey, all right. So our outro loaded up finally. I was waiting on that to load up. But yeah, this is basically our old outro. I just shortened it up a little bit, but same song. We got a new intro. Appreciate everybody out there. Appreciate Jake, Omar, and their things they're doing. Got Georgia football happening. I know he's hyped up about Georgia. I'm hyped up about my Cowboys. Hey, thanks for the likes and comments. We'll see you next time on the Bottom Line Sports. Take care. You sticking around in the back? Okay. You sticking out? All right, man. All right. We'll see you next time on the Bottom Line Sports. Peace.
Hey, that was good.